Hey folks, GHondo here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is episode 17. As a quick recap, the main highlight of last episode is we picked up Mima here, a little artist type dupe. Obviously she's not real good at that yet, but she'll get there. We are still looking for, at some point, a rancher, a cook, and a doctor. I'm not sure any of those are screamingly urgent, but we definitely do want to pick them up at some point. And on the subject of doctoring, I suppose it's probably time that we actually have some kind of, basic idea of how medicine works. So, because I haven't even got a basic sick bay yet. So, yeah, let's fix that. That's going to be our research. Right. Let's see what else. We have got the new floor of this tank in. So now we can go ahead and open this up. That will be lovely. I wonder why I set ladders on both sides of this one, but only... I don't know what I was doing there, but anyway. Actually, what we can do is keep this stuff for now. I will move it down, but it's not... Let's just rebuild the storage bin here. Go right there, that's fine. Get these ladders in place. I want to rebuild the pump. Not that we're even using it yet, but we'll rebuild it anyway, just to make it official. Yeah, that can't be a pleasant job. Alright, there is basic. Very, very, very basic medicine started. Still a ways to go, but very good. The other thing I guess I was looking up here to see how close we were getting to this, and that's where I noticed that while we do have both the, where do they go, insulated and radiant pipes for water, meaning I can use that for a liquid, and I do not yet have the gas equivalents. I have the insulated but not the radiant, so that's another thing I'm going to have to research relatively soon. Will be fine. Oops, sorry about that. Just bumped the microphone. That was probably very loud. And that floor here, being airflow, will drastically help speed this along. So you are going to be very, very busy. But you have a backup friend there, so you'll be alright. Yep, and we can copy that. And that means we can get rid of both of those. And then this tank is 100% ready. It's also terrible in there, and it's not a pleasant environment by any stretch of imagination, but that's okay. And now we can go back to working on getting this floor moved down. I'm going to have to leave this for now until we actually crack into this, but there's no reason we can't be working on this part, so let us let them begin that process. There we go. Okay, so now at some point we can make an actual proper sick bay. I don't know where that's going to be yet. I have not decided on that, but we will worry about that later. For now, I do want the radiant gas lines, or excuse me, the insulated ones. Oh, no, we had insulated. It's radiant I'm looking for, right? Don't know why it doesn't jump all the way down here either. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, yeah, we already have the insulated. It's the radiant we need, which is you. Perfect. Okay, so let's do that. Very good. Well, I guess technically we had the basic triage. I could have made a basic, very, very basic hospital, but that's okay. Like I said, at some point I have to decide on actual spot for said mini hospital, and I have absolutely no idea where that's going to be yet. In the meantime, this pump here has been finished, so we are slowly pumping that water out and into our main pool here. And I was rebuilding this, yeah, so it can basically pull off any melted stuff from up here or up here. And this one, if you recall, we have going through a filter here so that it can properly decide where stuff goes, which is just lovely. Yeah, so clean stuff comes down here, it gets dumped into the clean pool, and anything else, which basically at this point just means polluted stuff, comes down here, joins up with the output from the bathroom, and gets dumped in there. Very, very cool. Okay, we are getting very, very close to it being done here. We're not going to crack into that just yet. Is that a graphical glitch, or did something just zip by there? Maybe it was just a graphical glitch, I don't know. But I thought I saw a bar go across there for just a microsecond. Weird. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I'm going to do liquids, gases, or I guess eventually both, but I don't know which one I'm going to do first. But the idea will be we can just haul insulated pipe all the way up to here, make it, then use radiated pipes here, as they can just dump heat, because of course the vacuum space is incredibly cold, and then bring it back down in insulated pipes for fantastic cooling. Right, printable. Let's have a look. Okay, so it looks like you're trying to give me a doctor right off the bat, and that's not a bad thing. I don't really need decorating, though, as your backup job. That's really unnecessary. It's like probably one of the least useful. The tidying would be good, but this one's just a total waste. So what we'll do, let's just say I would like a doctor, which of course I drove right past. There we go. So you could be a backup rancher, that wouldn't be bad, but you're mainly a decorator, and that's not what we're after at all. Really don't like narcoleptic. Okay, now you could be, oh, you could be the doctor or the rancher, really. With a backup in operations. I don't care if you take longer in the toilet, that means nothing to me, and the decreased decor is also meaningless. Okay, so even though technically I was asking for a doctor, you gave me my rancher. That's totally fine. Welcome aboard, Devon. Alright, so let's get you going here. That is not the one I wanted. That one. Alright, you will be on third shift. And you will be our rancher. Fortunately, you don't like basic farming, so you're not going to like this first skill point, but you'll be okay. We'll get you into ranching soon enough. And even though it's not going to be what you're doing, I will give you a hat just because we can. The other thing we'll do real quick here is set up your priorities. Devon. Right, so you can be our doctor for now. Well, again, we don't really have that, but that's fine. You are going to be the rancher. In the meantime, you can do a little bit of this stuff as well. Good. Perfect. Let's get you a temporary hat. There you go. Fantastic. Which I guess means at some point I need to actually build a ranch. So that's another room I have to try and figure out where it's going to go. I guess this space here would be pretty good for one or the other of those. Why don't we start getting that going here? Let's get all this stuff here going. Actually, we might as well just do the whole thing. If they drop some stuff there, it's not a big deal. Absolutely not a big deal. I'm going to deliberately leave this square here. I mean, this pump should take care of anything dropping down anyway fast enough that for it not to matter, but I don't want anything leaking into here. And this one square should be tons. I can't imagine this holding that much liquid at any time, unless something happens to this pump or something, but I think it'll be fine. But I am just deliberately leaving that there, in case you're curious why I didn't clear it. Still waiting on more dream journals. We have, as I recall, 2 of them in here. Yes. Apparently one of them was slime-lunged, but it is ever so slowly fading, so that's okay. I have no idea how many of these we're going to want, but... Apparently I need to clear... refinements. No. Medicine. Why can I not remember? I have millions of these silly things. Okay, never mind. I'll just go and grab one. I cannot for the life of me remember where deodorizers live. That's not good. That's really not good at all. To O-tate in this game. Let's just plunk you right on the ceiling there. And another one on the ceiling over there. That should get most of this area. There's still going to be some trapped in the center, but that'll get the worst of it out. Why can I not remember that? Is it an oxygen thing? It's an oxygen thing. Okay. Wow, easy. Apparently, I might just be losing it. I guess this is also a pretty good space for something. Because this basically could just be dedicated to power or maybe lava processing much, much later. Up here could be good spots for stuff. But for now, we'll use this space. It's much closer to the center of the base. So maybe this will be the ranch, and I'll put medical down here, maybe. Because I gotta imagine anyone getting injured, at least early on, it's gonna be from heat. Well, not necessarily. I mean, yeah, it's hard to say. I am plagued by indecision. There you go, you guys are bashing that out nice and quick. That's very good. Excellent. Oh, here's keeping up, no problem. We don't obviously have this stuff yet because Nicola has not got that last skill point. But when she's able to start building all this stuff in, that will be very nice. We'll be able to start automating some of this stuff. Get sweepers going all over the place. It's going to be glorious. None of this manual sweeping stuff we've been doing. Still are... Oh, they're coming in to do the first one now. That's very good. Excellent. There we go. Now finally the air in here can start to improve a little bit. Like I say, I don't think we're going to grab the stuff in the center. These don't have that much range, but just having something drawing it out will be helpful. So, Good. Very good. Breathability overall is still good. Food is still very good. Apparently have eggs. I should actually make an actual kitchen at some point too. I have so much stuff to do. That's one of the main things of this game. Is always something to distract you. Okay, so they are at least completely done this part. I'm going to stop that for now. And let's work on something else. What do I want to do first? Kitchen, hospital, or ranch? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I was thinking this might be a good spot for the kitchen or a proper science room, because this is a temporary. Should that be what I do maybe? Should I start building the actual proper science center? Ah, so many things to do. We just have these. Do we not have the ability to do the yellow science yet? Not that I remember what that's called. Applied sciences at a material study. Did I never do the material study yet? No. Okay, so that's going to be the next research. Okay. Well, let's start right off the bat by cleaning up the air in here. That would be the very best thing to start with. And then this, I think this is going to be the hospital. Let's work on that first. So the main thing we're definitely going to want, of course, is triage. And is there an actual proper requirement exactly on how the hospital goes? Okay, so it's going to want toilet, mess table, and any kind of medical equipment. Okay. Well, definitely triages are going to go here. We're going to have a plumbed toilet, which I guess can go back here somewhere. That's fine. Okay. And we need to plumb this. Right, so your output can actually just come straight down real easy and just join that line. That part's easy. The line in would be a little bit trickier, but not too bad because we can just steal off of that line. I don't know exactly how many one pump can do, but I'm quite sure it's more than just this because these are not used all the time. I guess we should give you an actual sink too, right? That would be awfully nice of us. And again, we will just plumb that output straight down to here, and the input we're going to have to bridge. So maybe what we'll do, just to make it a little easier, so we'll just bridge across there like that. Bridge. I am very blind today. I apologize, folks. I can't seem to see very basic things right there. Like, very obviously right there. Wowies. What else did it say? Mess table. Right. Mess table. No, that's furniture, right? Yes. Well, I'm just going to start doing this because I absolutely cannot find stuff, and I don't know why. We'll put a bit of a gap there. So we have room for some art. So maybe we'll do a couple of large blocks, and we'll do those out of granite. That is right. In fact, if we move this triage here over one, we would have room for another piece of art right there. Perfect. I think that's going to look very nice. Okay, it's hideous, but you know, same thing. There we go. One hospital, custom built. I suppose what I could have done is put in a half wall to at least pretend there's going to be some privacy for the toilet, but No. And it already knows that that's a hospital. Very good. Obviously, we have to wait for all the plumbing and all that, but that, at a very basic level, is a hospital. If only we had a doctor. There we go. Okay, so that is our radiant gas pipes, which we're going to need, which is perfect. So let us start getting material. Capacities go in here. Yeah, perfect. So let's get that going. Beautiful. I suppose I could even put some of these things in them just to make it that a little bit prettier, but yeah, why not, right? A little bit of ceiling trim would be very nice. And we'll do that out of granite, just because it's ever so slightly better decor. There we go. I suppose the other option I could have put hanging plants or something, but we'll just go with some ceiling decor. That will work. Okay, so it did automatically figure out that that's the hospitals specifically. Perfect. Good. Very nice. I'm kind of surprised. Other than the new person, we didn't have any skill points today. That is quite surprising. Are you seriously bored enough that you're just doing that when there's perfectly good work to be doing building stuff? Okay. You know what? You do you. It's fine. You're going to have a ton of work in a little bit anyway, doing all that carving, so if you want to play with the sandstone before then, go for it. Okay, we have another dream journal already. Let's get that going here. Hopefully somebody will come and grab that soon, because we are running low on time. There we go, Catalina's got it. Whee! No, you're not gonna put it in the machine for me while you're right here? Okay. So be it. You know what, let's have that actually happen. I'd like to see. I don't know if 3 is enough. I'm getting the sense I might need like 5, but that might just also be the graphic that may have nothing to do with it. I don't know. No, I thought we had Catalina coming. Well, maybe it'll be Nicola. Somebody, please? Please? I'm serious now. Okay. You know what? If I arbitrarily move you... You know, okay, Mima, you can do it. If I explicitly tell you to come down here, that should drastically update your priority. Okay. Let's be a little more explicit then. Or is that because you're coming to do it? Because you're coming to do it. Fair enough. Okay, so that still is not doing anything, so I guess it's still more than 3. Okay, fair enough. A little disappointing, but I can live with that. Anyway, we are definitely out of time for today, so we're definitely going to have to call it there. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and a comment, and if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It really does help. Other than that, we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one. See ya.